Cropsford may seem peaceful, but trouble is everywhere. My assistant Shaggle disappeared again. More than likely he's off spying on the town's women. If you gather 6 sacks of Cropsford's produce meant for sale, I'll pay you Shaggle's wages. Do we have a deal? When I get my hands on that useless Shaggle, I'll rip his skin off. You caught me. Sure, there's lots of folks around here who do it, but I like to ask newcomers to town to help out. We're always looking for new folks to settle here. More people to share the workload means a better life for everyone. Then we've got undead in Kulat, and we see more goblins every year. Settlers who can handle a sword are always welcome. Sure have. Both Hisham and Octavimus were just passing through. I asked them to help gather produce. They saw the town, liked it, and decided to stay. It's a win for everyone.
So far, Cropsford hasn't been ravaged by this war. Some say we've been lucky. I say we've been blessed by Zenithar. I do, actually. The Heterin family lives, well, used to live, southeast of Cropsford. But bandits killed the family and are now using the estate as a camp. The Heterins collected valuable items. The family no longer has any use for them, and I'd rather us have them than the bandits. I'd like you to investigate the Heterin estate and bring back anything valuable you find.
I don't trust the Pact one bit. Dunmer have always been the black sheep of elves. Why does everyone ask me that? I'm Prefect Antias's eyes and ears out here, since she seldom stirs from her house. I keep everyone's spirits up, make sure they're all happy and productive, and so on. A lot safer than my last job. Treasure hunter. I used to comb the ruins of Kulat, an alien ruin west of here, for artifacts to sell. But that place has gotten a lot more dangerous lately. I almost died last time I went in there. Unbeknownst to me, hordes of undead decided to suddenly haunt the ruins. I went trotting in, soiled my trousers when I saw what was there, and just barely escaped with my life. I'm never leaving this village again.
I'm starting to think the Skald King is invincible. Not even poison can kill the smug bastard. Move, now!
Scatter! Strike!
I need aid! Here!
Split up! Healer! Good to see you again. Did you salvage anything from the Heteran estate? That's one less valuable for the bandits to profit from. I'll keep sending adventurers out there until there's nothing left to steal back. Thank you for your efforts. So far, Cropsford hasn't been ravaged by this war. We regularly offer thanks to Zenithar for our prosperity. Everyone has always contributed. But 4 villagers are refusing this time. Would you speak with them and convince them to do their part? Here's the list. These miscreants must be made to see the error of their ways. When you have the offerings, please visit the village shrine and leave them there for Zenithar.
This time of year, I'm always worried about... Thank you. We'll sell this food at markets in Alessia and Drakelo. Here's the pay Shaggle would have received, if he wasn't so lazy. How did you like the village? Nice, huh? Think of us when it comes time to settle down. Cropsford may seem peaceful, but trouble is everywhere. Appearances are deceiving. Goblins attack here regularly. They've never overrun the village, but I wish our books were out of harm's way. Would you mind hiding some of our tomes so they're not destroyed if the goblins break through? There's a chest hidden by the waterfall just northeast of town. Would you take some of these books and place them in the chest?
That doll was my only toy as a child. I told her no, not this time. But now she sent you after me. I give up. We sacrificed so much to Zenithar. It's a wonder we have any left for ourselves. Very well. Here's my share.
No time for idle chatter. I'm testing a new way of growing corn. I flood the field, keeping the plants wet all the time. I just have to figure out why half my crop keeps dying. Again? I haven't time to put together an offering. I must get back to my research. You collect 4 ears of corn from my fields. Then I'll bundle it for Antia's pagan ritual. Nonsense! Oh, fine. Pagan rituals are about all I haven't tried at this point. Here, this bundle of corn will make an appropriate offering.
Don't tell Ufgra you saw me here. She's always finding something for me to do. Just watching Hey, it's none of your business. Someone send you to spy on me? Nothing to see here. Not for a seasoned adventurer like you. But I know there's something interesting, not far from here. A very scenic spot called Timberscar Hollow. There's a cave with a huge dragon-guarded door, or so I've heard. Sounds like something you would like? Go south on the path behind me. Bear lift at the fork. You can't miss it. Not me. Not interested in that sort of thing. More interested in the sights right here in Cropsford. Move along now. You're starting to bother me. Shh. Oh, that offering. I clean forgot about it. Lots of other things on my mind. Busy hands, lots to do, people to see. You know how it is. Here, take it and go away. I hope Antias appreciates this. Shh. Don't.
If I catch that pervert Shaggle staring at my backside one more time, he'll get the shovel between the eyes. That should teach him.
If the Pact leaves us, Zenithar means nothing to me. He is but a shadow to Sithis, the perfect chaos. Perhaps if you do me a favor, I will make an offering. I lent my favorite axe to Shaggle. He says he left it somewhere in the woods, but won't go find it. It is a matter of honor to me not to retrieve my own axe. If you get it for me, I will make the offering to Antia's godling. I only hope Shaggle hasn't lost my best axe forever. This one cannot seem to keep its edge. And you are not. Hard work is how one shows... found my favorite axe. I long to wield it once again. And here is my offering to the godling as agreed. Of such compromises our days are made here in Cropsford. If the pact leaves us alone...
You smell like burnt corn. Is it done? I feel Zenithar's blessing on us already. May his blessing be on you as well, friend.
Take it easy.
You haven't seen a sneaky little goblin around here, have you? I'm gonna kill that thing, no matter what Amador says. Chef Amador has adopted a goblin as a pet, named it Zich. He thinks the nasty thing is good luck. I don't like its beady little eyes. I'd love to poke them out. I can't get close enough to kill it. The filthy thing's too wary. But Chef Amador feeds it. Maybe if you got some of its food, I could add a special ingredient. Please go ask the chef. His house is just up the hill.
Don't touch anything. Everything's in its proper place. I don't want anything moved. I don't think of him as a pet. He's more of a companion. A cure for my loneliness. No one appreciates how cut off from civilization I feel out here. It's hard being a culinary genius in a village of peasants. Don't tell me you're another goblin hater. Amelia's bad enough with her unreasoning prejudices. I don't want any more like her skulking around. Goblins are greatly misunderstood. They're actually kind, loving beings when treated properly. But it's fact. My interactions with Zich prove it. When treated with kindness and respect, goblins are friendly, loyal, and loving. If only others were willing to give them a chance, there'd be a lot less unreasonable hatred of goblins in Tamriel. I was born and raised in High Rock, in the great city of Daggerfall. I was never lonely there, let me tell you. I had many friends and hordes of admirers who appreciated my genius. I never spent a lonely day or night in Daggerfall. Unthinking prejudice isn't limited to remote villages. It taints big cities, too. I believe all creatures are meant to live together in peace and harmony, a view widely despised. I left Daggerfall and eventually settled here, and here I'll stay. Don't touch anything. Just hand you one of my famous dishes? Not a chance. Perhaps a trade, though. I'm running low on sugar leaf, which grows wild hereabouts. You collect 3 leaves for me, and I'll give you some of my famous Goblin's Delight. I can't make goblins... I can smell the sugar leaf on you. Did you get 3 leaves? Excellent. I have a little Goblin's Delight left from my last batch. Didn't want to part with it until I had enough sugar leaves to make another batch. Here you go. Enjoy. Don't touch anything.
Judging by that sickening smell, you got some of Zitch's food. You're not soft on them, are you? Amador's bad enough the way he moons over them. Don't need more like him around here. They're dirty, sneaky, traitorous, vile little beasts. I'll kill everyone I see, especially around here. Haven't you seen them all? Open your eyes. They're always lurking around the village, looking for things to steal or people to kill. And eat, probably. No one here takes them seriously. But they're going to overrun this village someday. Judging by that... Now to mix in my special ingredient. There. Zitch sometimes sleeps under the bridge. Go put the food on his pallet and hide nearby. He won't come by while you're there. Time for that rodent to die. What are you waiting for? I heard a lovely, agonized shriek from Zitch. Is it dead? That's a relief. Though I wish I'd killed it myself. I really wanted to stab it over and over again. Maybe I'll go jab the body a few times, just to be sure. I'm going to watch this bridge, make sure nothing else moves in. I can see Amador feeding a troll or something equally disgusting.
I'm afraid something has happened to Zitch. He loves Goblin's Delight and eagerly runs up every time I make a new batch. I hope he comes by soon. My house is a mess, filled with food, pots, pans, cookbooks, and so on. I gave up on cleaning it and just live out here now.
Few things bother me more than the thought of goblins using our books for kindling, or worse. Thank you. It seems silly to worry about books at such times, but I would hate to see goblins destroy our heritage. If those books were lost and goblins overran us, no one would know we were ever here. Cropsford may seem peaceful, but the goblin sort. The Bloody Hand tribe has been around for a long time, but now a new tribe of goblins has moved into Timberscar Hollow. If you want to help, go kill their leader. That should slow them down.
So far, Cropsford hasn't been ravaged by this war. Some say we've been lucky. You'd be wiser not to mock the gods. But there is something. Goblins sometimes raid our warehouse, stealing food, mostly. We normally just let them. A well-fed goblin is far less dangerous. This time they took seeds, however. Next year's crops depend on those seeds. Without them, we'll starve. Bloody Hand Goblin's lair in Cracked Wood Cave to the northwest. We can't get in. Several townsfolk have died trying. Will you get our seeds back for us? I hope you found the seeds. Without them, a lot of people will be hungry soon. Thanks, Zenithar. We'll keep an eye on those bloody hand goblins from now on. I hope we can buy them off with a few bushels of food next time. That usually works. So far, Cropsford hasn't been ravaged by this war. Some say we've been lucky. Well, the flame at Crown Point has gone out again. We need someone to relight it. Someone who can survive the trip there. Would you do it? You can pick up wood at Bosikas's house along the way. For morale, mostly. The tower was lit when the war started. The townsfolk think our good luck is tied to it. They're pretty superstitious around here. Will you help us?
You need more than luck to change Almiral's mind. You need help from the Divines themselves. No time for idle chatter. I'm testing a new way of growing corn. I flood the field.
Have you ever been in love? Madly, desperately, stupidly in love? If so, you know how I feel. Madria and I were meant to be together. If only I weren't so hateful in her father's eyes. Selfishness, I think. Almiral claims to object to me because I'm Breton, but that's not the real reason. He's gotten used to having Madria wait on him hand and foot, and he doesn't want to lose that. He doesn't care what she wants. Who wouldn't be? I debase myself daily to beg him to release Madria, and he refuses, insulting me to my face and likely behind my back. I'd like to stab his eyes out. For Madria's sake, I just walk away and come back when I've calmed down.
The only good goblin is one that's been minced to pieces, and then the pieces smashed with rocks. Well, that's a start. Goblins are like ants. You think they're all dead, then more show up. Another goblin will declare itself chieftain soon. I hope someone is here to help when it happens. Cropsford may seem peaceful. With good reason. The undead walk the ruins of Kulat just to the southwest of here. If you'd eliminate some of them for us, I'd sleep a lot easier. If I get turned into an undead monster, feel free to crush my skull. Seriously. I never want to be like that. Those ruins draw evil to them. Sometimes it's undead, sometimes it's evil cultists, sometimes it's rabbits. Any place the Aelids once lived, a vile aura seems to linger. Don't let them pull the fur over your eyes. Rabbits are pure evil. You crawl into a rabbit den, see dozens of beady red eyes all around you, well, you're never coming out again. Mark my words. All elves are evil, of course, but Aelids were the worst of them all. They tortured, killed, and ate anyone not of their tribe. Fortunately, they're all dead nowadays. Probably cannibalized themselves to death. The thought of the dead walking around is unsettling at best. Soon they'll be shambling into Cropsford. That That'll keep us safe for another day, I hope. Luckily, there's no shortage of adventurers willing to help us out. Here's the coin I promised. Is that a bit of skull on your boot?
As soon as folks saw you light up that beacon, I felt the tension drain from the village. Not much chance of that. It goes out anytime there's even a stray breeze. But as long as someone's willing to relight it, we're happy. As I said, we're a superstitious lot.
Cropsford may seem peaceful. Goblins of the Bloody Hand tribe have been seen on the outskirts of town. They're spying on the village, looking for weaknesses. If you see one of them, kill it. Then let me know.
Hey there, Lorene. Busy as usual, eh?
At least I work sometimes, Ilwen. Unlike you. Go make yourself useful for a change.
See you later.
The Bloody Hand is just a small tribe, fortunately. I fear that goblins will someday band together and wipe out Cropsford. I hope that day is far in the future. Excellent. I doubt we'll ever eliminate that tribe, but with luck, we can keep them from an all-out attack. Take this with our gratitude.
What do you want?
Hold a moment, soldier. The Pact needs you.
If you question... If you question...
I left my...
Curse this leg. I hate sitting here while Bruma burns. We're sending out messengers to summon help. They have to travel light, so we need to set up supply drops for them. Would you bring supplies to a supply cache the runners will use? The cache that needs resupply is west of town. It's not too far, but most folks here wouldn't make it past the Dromora and cultists in town, let alone whatever's out there in the wilds. Will you do it?
Light it up! Burn out!
You don't look wounded. What do you need? Badly. But what else is new? A scout just reported that more Dromora are nearing Bruma. It could be a feint to draw off our guards. I can't risk weakening our defenses. Would you be willing to help? They are coming from the north. Alluri watches that road. Meet her outside of town and she'll point you in the right direction. Stop them if you can. I'm dying, aren't I? Yorick keeps telling me I'm not, but I know I am. You could stand a little farther away. You don't look very clean, and I need to keep dirt from getting into my wounds, which I'm going to die of anyway. Yorick doesn't know any better. I can feel my organs shutting down one after another. I think my brain is going next, so I need to stop talking. Please let me die in peace.
Cyrodiil becomes less reliable all the time. I need to find a new supplier. The wounded here can't wait for Cyrodiil to saunter into town. From where? The Pact controls Fort Dragonclaw, the nearest stronghold, but no help will come from there. They are too busy fending off assaults from the other alliances to spare any troops for a place like Bruma. I don't see any. Go to the manor house if you want hope. Gregurda keeps sending out messengers on fool's errands. None have ever returned. We have a full dose of reality over here. There's no room for hope.
When the Empire was strong, the madness that has overcome Bruma would not have been possible. This one thanks you for your concern. But there are others worse off. It is right that Yorick tends to the seriously wounded first. A Khajiit learns to bear wounds with courage, until the insult can be returned 1,000-fold upon one's enemies. This one will survive. Soon, our foes will discover that not all in Bruma have been declawed.
It is gone. Everything. Torn away by the winds of death. If those same winds spare me. It is not wise, stranger, to think beyond the ordeals the gods set before us each day. This day, I face my death. If the gods will that I survive, I will face tomorrow's ordeals when they arrive. Know you not that the god's breath is the wind that blows us all along our paths? All that has befallen us, and all that shall befall us to the end of our days, these things are the will of the gods. I pray that they have mercy on Bruma.
I don't have much left, but I'm still in business. For now, at least. It's not out of choice. I have supplies due to arrive any day now. Goods I've already paid for. I'll be ruined if I leave before I get them. Then I can leave this god's forsaken place. Bite your tongue. I can't think that way, or I'll melt into a wailing puddle of despair with everything I've lost already. No, those supplies are on their way. I'm going to get them. Then I'm out of here. Fort Dragonclaw. It's the closest safe place. I'll stay there until these monsters are wiped out of Bruma. And if they never are, if the worst happens, then I'll find someplace else to go. Maybe Vlastrus or Cropsford. At least I'll be warmer there.
No one is going to help us. We're all going to die here. They attacked at night. It was chaos. I saw Igari get hit, helped her in here. I went back out to help others. Cultists and Dremora everywhere. Her leg got slashed, barely made it back. I couldn't help anyone, just listen to them scream.
He's going to survive. He has to. I don't know. A spell from one of those cursed cultists. We don't know how to treat him. He's dying. I see him slipping away every hour, and there's nothing I can do about it. He's doing all he can, but he's just a village healer. This is beyond him. Not just Rolvia, but everything. Magicka-inflicted wounds, infected bites from the undead, Dremora-cursed lesions. Who can heal these? Well?
I couldn't take it down there anymore. I tried to help, but all that pain... I just need a rest. Just for a little while.
Careful now.
Who are you? This is a dangerous place for the unwary. There's a pack of Dremora just up the road. I'm sure they're heading into Bruma. We need to keep them out of town.
Did you manage to fill up the supply cache? I'll let them know. We must get help, so we can only send out the runners and hope some survive. The way our luck is going, the Dremora will get them all before they leave town. Curse this leg. I hate a shadowed path, Magister. He lives in what's left of my home across from this manor. The Dremora and Shadow Path cultists in Bruma all answer to him. Kill him for us.
Did you stop the Dremora reinforcements? We're barely surviving the ones here already. That gives us some breathing room. I'm sure they'll try again, but we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Alluri will keep an eye on the roads. That's all we can do for now. You don't look wounded. We can really use some help. The Dremora attacked us without warning. Many villagers are missing. Would you search the town for survivors? Any you find, tell them to make their way here to safety. But they can't hide forever. I mixed a few invisibility potions in case we had to evacuate. Give one to each person you find. That should enable them to arrive safely.
My hiding place. Find your own.
Thank you. I should be able to make it to the church now.
King of Worms served me poorly. Perhaps you will do better. Dog's filth. You anger a powerful enemy.
There's no end to these creatures! Because this is where the monsters are. If we're going to win back Bruma, we need to be out here, fighting, not inside, cowering.
Don't let them hear you. They're killing everyone they find. I knew Yorick wouldn't let us down. Thank you.
Get up!
Now! Burn it!
Hide! Did they see you come in here? Thank you. I should be able to make it to the church now. Several survivors made it here while you were gone. All said you've done more than most. Thank Kain you showed up to help us. You don't look wounded. What do you mean? There's no shortage of it here, my friend. Blood loss from wounds is our biggest enemy right now. There is a special mushroom that stops bleeding. But we've run out of it. Would you get some more for us? In Capstone Cave, to the northwest. But be wary. The cave has been taken over by the Black Dagger gang. With our troubles here, we haven't the strength to drive them out.
I hope that's the Magister's blood I see on your clothes. They'll find one, I have no doubt. But it's good to strike back at them as hard as we can. Thank you. Curse this leg. Yorick thinks the Dromora have opened invisible portals inside the manor, preparing to attack. I have a crystal that reveals hidden objects, but my leg prevents me from looking. Would you search the manor for these portals? Destroy them, of course, and kill any Dromora you find. We're doomed if they get inside here. I keep waiting for the screaming to start. Did you find any portals? That's the first good news I've heard in a long time. The Dromora and those cursed cultists will have to find another way in now. I'll trade you a reward for my crystal. Curse this leg. I don't know. There are monsters here that none of us have ever faced before, and our two strongest warriors are missing. If only we had Halthora Blackbear and Methys on Devel with us, things might be different. If I knew that, they wouldn't be missing, would they? They could be anywhere. They might even be dead. But if they're still alive, we could really use their help. Would you be willing to look around Bruma for them?
There's no end to these creatures! Well, you found me. Tell Gregerda I'm fine. But I'm not going to hide in the manor or church while these monsters roam our streets. I'm staying out here until they're gone. Or I am.
The others can hide in the manor and church. I'm staying here. This is the most fun I've had in a long time. That's why I'm out here. I've had enough of her yelling to last me a lifetime. I'd rather face these monsters than spend 10 more minutes listening to her.
Did you find them? Are they still alive and fighting? I knew it. They're both too stubborn and proud to take orders from anyone. Well, at least they're alive for now. Thank you for letting me know. Curse this leg. Spoken like someone who's never seen a friend torn limb from limb. Go out there and see what we face every day. I dare you. So be it. I challenge you to explore Bruma and experience the ferocity of the invaders. Return to me when you know more about our foes.
Bring forth the blood offering.
and Sai Sahan have much in common. Except, you're not a complete failure.